Oh my gosh, this is the best crumpet that I've ever had. So fluffy, so spongy, tastes so good. I don't know why it's better, maybe because it's homemade and made with love. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're with Nicole, and if you're new here, I share lots of delicious home-style recipes as well as baking tips and tricks. Today we're going to be making an absolute classic. We are going to be making homemade crumpets. Oh my gosh, yum, so excited. This recipe is super easy. You'll be wondering why you've never made them yourself at home, and can't wait to toast them, lather them in butter and honey, and just let all of that sink into the holes. Don't be scared of making homemade crumpets. They're so much easier than what you think. So let's get to it. Crumpets have such a unique texture. They're nice and spongy and they're riddled with those holes, which make them super delicious and perfect for lathering in all the good stuff. They're also kind of like a cross between a pancake and an English muffin, and so much easier than what you think to make. Almost all of the ingredients you'll already have in your pantry at home, so let me show you what you are gonna need. We have some baking powder, some sugar, some water, some yeast, some butter. Here is some salt. I've got all-purpose flour and some more water. As always, I will leave all of the ingredients in the description box for you, and for the full recipe to download and print for free, head to lebonbaker.com. Okay, so for the other bits and pieces that you'll need, so I've got a large saucepan here, and I've also got these, and these are like mini cake tins. You can do anything round. You could do cookie cutters or egg rings for your crumpets. I've just got these because they're nice and big, and they fit in the pan quite well. And then also I've just got some other bits and pieces here. I've got a bowl, I've got a wooden spoon, I've got a cookie scoop here, which I'm going to use as my ladle to scoop out that batter. And I've got a whisk, a spatula, and a spoon. Okay, we're gonna get straight into it. So grab your yeast here and your small amount of water, and we're just going to combine them and give it a stir. Next up, with your bowl, you can go ahead and add here your all-purpose flour, whoop, your salt, and your water. And we're going to give this a nice whisk. Try and get rid of any of those lumps, and we've got like a nice batter forming here. Okay, that looks good. So now we can add in our baking powder, our sugar, and the yeast. And give that a whisk. Incorporate all of those ingredients. And we're going to let this sit now for about 15 to 30 minutes and let it do its thing. It's gonna get busy, it's gonna go to work. We have to be patient. It's not too long to wait. So I'm just gonna place a tea towel on top now while it activates for that 15 to 30 minutes, however long you're gonna leave it for. Now is a good time as well, about 5 minutes before you wanna turn on that stove top and get that saucepan preheated. So I'm really excited to eat these crumpets. You may have noticed I'm currently pregnant with twins, and they get very hungry. Sometimes I have like second breakfast, maybe even third breakfast. That doesn't happen too often, but it happens when they go in growth spurts. But anyways, yeah, crumpets is definitely one of the breakfasts that I've really enjoyed having throughout the pregnancy, particularly after I've had like more of a protein-based breakfast. It's nice to finish with something sweet a little later in the day. So yes, I'm not gonna lie, I have been keeping the crumpet companies in business throughout the pregnancy, but I thought I should probably start making my own. Okay guys, so my stove is on. everything is getting ready, starting to heat up. Now is also a good time just to lightly spray whatever round circular device you're going to be using for the crumpets. So I'll do that now. So just give the inside a little bit of a spray, coat it so that that batter doesn't stick. You can also use just regular oil or butter if you prefer. We just have a few minutes left to wait while our stove is heating up and our batter here is still activating. So I just thought I would grab this Daily Mantras to Ignite Your Purpose. It's an awesome book and has exactly what it says it has in the title. So I'm going to go to today's date, which is here. Okay. And I have a quote for you. And I like to share a nice quote or a mantra with you in the hopes that it will send the positive vibes your way and maybe connect with you in some way. So the one that we've got today is, most people will choose a familiar misery over a foreign happiness. That is a quote by Anonymous. So don't be most people and don't be afraid to get uncomfortable to find your happiness. And now it's back to cooking. Okay, so I've just brought over my batter here, ready to go on the stove. I've got some butter, which I'm just gonna add a little bit to each here, just to coat the base. Let it all melt through. Time to start scooping. So I'm gonna do a pretty decent one. Drop it in. Nice. I think I might go a little bit more. So I'm going pretty big with these crumpets. You don't have to go this big. It's just because of the casing that I'm using, these metal tins here. So yours might end up a little bit smaller. And I've got probably enough for one more crumpet. But if you're going to go smaller with them, you would have roughly 6. My stovetop is on a medium temperature, and now we just wait for the crumpets to bubble. So as you can see, they are bubbling nicely, and I'm going to try and take them out of their little cases here. I'm just going to open up the tin a little bit more, and oh yep, wiggle it out. Perfect. Wow, so that is a pretty big crumpet. Look at that. Looks so good. So I'm just going to check the base here that it's not overcooking. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to turn down the heat to a low temperature now. Whee! Woohoo! Get excited! Crumpets are ready! Oh. Yum! That looks so good. How good does that look? So when I flipped them, I added just a little bit more butter to the pan just to get them nice and toasted on top. I think they look awesome. So with crumpets, these are really good if you want to do some weekend baking. They're really nice if you want to leave them in the fridge throughout the week. They will last up to 5 days. When you're ready to use them, you can toast them, and they're also perfect to freeze as well. So homemade crumpets, no excuses. These ones, oh, they look and smell so good. And if you also want them a little bit more toasted than this as well, just pop them in the toaster and happy days. I found myself some butter, I found myself some honey, and I'm not waiting a minute longer. This is happening right now. So grab yourself a crumpet and let's see this spongy texture. I'm gonna crack it open. Oh, look at that. Can you see the steam? Yes, yum. It's got all those little holes throughout. It's gonna be epic. This is gonna be so good. All right. Slap it on. Butter, and don't be shy with your honey. I have also real Aussie bush honey. I don't know if you've heard of that if you live overseas, but it's a thing in Australia and it's delicious. Time to get busy now with the honey. Busy bee. let's drizzle this all on top. Ready for this? I was gonna cut it in half. I was thinking about that then, but I was like, nah, who am I kidding? Okay, let's do it. Oh my gosh, this is the best crumpet that I've ever had. Wow. So fluffy, so spongy. Tastes so good. It's like exactly what you think a crumpet should taste like, but then better. I don't know why it's better, maybe because it's homemade and made with love. Now, it is hard to go past honey, but if you are going to use another condiment, let me know what it is. Maybe jam? There you go, guys, homemade crumpets. I have been wanting to share this recipe with you for quite some time now. Glad I have finally gotten around to it. I really hope that you love this recipe and you get to make it. And if you do, let me know how you go. I want to hear all about it. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. Make sure if you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell as well because I have a new video coming out every single week. If there are any videos that you'd like to learn how to make sure you let me know in the comments below. Thanks again, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.